The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Panel Swim Shop, PRATS, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
And welcome into the Scholastic Ball Report for Season 15. Gary Ball with Rob Ullery, my co-host tonight. And Rob, you know, we always look forward to high school sports, and it's always a good way to kick off Labor Day weekend because of the Scholastic Ball Report in our 15th season, thanks to you.
It's a great way to start the season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about high school sports starting, and let's get the ball rolling.
Let's get the ball rolling, so to speak. Our team of the week is from Bourbon County, Coach John Hodge. He does a terrific job over there. He's had a couple of undefeated seasons, Rob. This year they're off to a great start. They're ranked in the top 10 in the latest AP poll. They're terrific. They're
a great athletic team. They've got some great players that are going to play at that next level, so they're fun to watch.
You know, just down the road here, there happens to be a new high school. It's called Frederick Douglass. Our feature is on their quarterback. He led them to their first victory against a pretty darn good Tates Creek football team.
A really good Tates Creek football team that I think Frederick Douglass came out and surprised them a little bit, how athletic and how good of a football team they really are.
These scholar athletes are from Harrison County. They're on a district champion soccer team. They also, all three, have above 4.0s. That's a little better than you and I did.
That's a little bit better than I did, definitely. And you can't ask for much better than being that much of a scholar athlete.
How would you like to be starting college, these young ladies? And you're already a sophomore with all the advanced placement.
Exactly.
That's pretty impressive. Also, a Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. We're going to head down 27, and Lee K. Howard will take us to that Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Exactly. I mean, that's always it's fun to watch.
And Rob, you're going to be in the UK Sports Medicine segment. How about that?
We're gonna talk about kicking off the show just like we always do.
And on the wrap, we're going to have some great high school interns. That's right. We got 4 new high school interns on the show. Looking forward to meeting 75% of that on the wrap.
Exactly, and it's a great opportunity for these high school students.
And let's get to the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. These are Friday Night Game Time, brought to you by PrepSpin, the leading digital network in the state of Kentucky.
Plenty of high school football on the docket tonight as schools look to beat the heavy rains that are coming in. We start with Boyle County at Danville. The Rebels attack. Tanner Crawford with a carry. He has a nice game, gets popped, stays on his feet, and gets 12 more yards. First down for the Rebels. Danville bringing the defense. Christian Hill with a shoestring tackle on Landon Bartleson. No score after 1 in the second quarter. Reed Lanter deep to Reese Smith for the touchdown, but Danville comes away with a 10-7 victory on a field goal by Nathan Hazlitt. He played in Danville's soccer game just prior to the football game, got to the game at halftime, kicks the game winner. How about that? Highlands in Scott County at Toyota Stadium tonight. Just before the half, Carl Schulman to a wide-open Nate Roberts, and the Bluebirds are down 35-13 at halftime. Scott County taking charge in the second half. Here comes Austin Barnett for 20 yards. Next play, Bryce Fryman for 46 yards, 6 more for the Cards. Took them 3 plays to go about 80 yards. Scott County in a romp tonight. The final was 71-20.
And welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report. Gary Ball, Rob Ullery. I want to thank Bob Roberts Insurance. They're out in Richmond, Kentucky. They're on Main Street. They insure 3/4 of this great state of Kentucky. Bob Roberts Insurance. Our team of the week is from Bourbon County High School, Coach John Hodge. And Coach, it's always a great honor to have you on the Scholastic Ball Report. And I tell you what, you're off to a great start. You're ranked. I saw the AP poll. You guys are in the top 10. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
What did you expect after spring ball going into the fall? What did you know you had in the cupboard there?
Well, we thought that we returned quite a few players, especially on the offensive side of the ball. So we thought that, offensively, that we had a chance to be pretty special. and hopefully we could piece together some key players on defense and have a nice team. And we always have high expectations, so nothing changed from this year. We have very high expectations, and so far they've met all of them so far.
Well, that's great, Coach. Introduce who you have here tonight. I know that these three are some of your leading seniors, and then talk a little bit about how they've led this team.
Sure. I have Dalton Tucker, who plays offensive tackle for us.
Tiny.
Yeah, little guy there. Dalton Williams, who plays linebacker and fullback for us, and then I have Titus Ransom, who plays wide receiver. Hands, that's right. Yeah. And all three are seniors. They do a great job on and off the field of leading us, and they're all three. We rely on all three of them to make plays in their own little way, and so far they've done a really good job.
Dalton, you're headed to Marshall University next year, so congratulations for that decision. How did making that Marshall decision help you going into your senior season and also, off the field?
Well, it makes me a more focused football player on the field, obviously on the field, and it just makes me hit the books harder in the classroom. It makes me want to be a better student this year to get me ready for the college life.
Right.
Sure. Now, Dalton, you're a linebacker.
Yes, sir.
Explain to me the nose for the ball that you have, because you're flying all over the field making plays.
And you like the contact.
Yes, sir. Well, coming into my 9th grade year, Coach Hodge, he put me in on the scout team, and every day I'd have to hit up with guys like Brent Holman and Zach Masson, and you got no choice but to be tough against those guys. So sophomore year, that prepared me to be able to start for this team, and ever since then I've been able to get the experience I need to be able to do so well this year.
That's great.
Titus, you sparked the offense. The coach said that, I didn't. He said you sparked the offense at wide receiver. What kind of approach do you take on the practice field, and how does this spill over to the games for you?
By bringing lots of energy to practice and in the locker room before the games, and constantly leading my team on offense, doing anything they need me to do, block, run the ball, anything. I'm willing to do anything for my team.
Just well versed, isn't he, Coach?
Yeah. And that's the epitome of a team player. That's great. Coach, talk to us a little bit about your schedule and how it's preparing you for the playoffs.
Well, if you're going to make a run in the playoffs, you have to, put together consistently. You have to put together great performances back to back to back. And so we try to set up our schedule to where we have tough games where we have to play at a high level each week, and then we go into our district play, and obviously that's a huge deal for us. One of our goals every year is to win the district, and it's going to be a tough battle for us this year. But I like this team, and I like what they've done so far.
And all you can ask for is to get a chance.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Always great.
Appreciate
Coach
it.
John Hodge,
enjoy
one of the best in the business, guys, but you know that. You play for us.
sir.
So,
Yes,
John
sir.
Hodge, the head coach of Bourbon County.
you very
Thanks to
much.
you young guys, and have a good season this year. Look forward to seeing you in the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.
And now we're going to this great feature. It's on the quarterback from the new high school right down the road here, Frederick Douglass, Montaveon Bean.
One win down and plenty more to go. That's how Frederick Douglass High School is looking back on the school's first ever win on the football field. After losing to Danville in the season opener, the Broncos bucked back Friday to beat Tate's Creek 49-22.
It was a huge win because everybody doubted us after the last week's loss, so we had to come out and make a statement.
Quarterback Montaveon Bean, who transferred from Henry Clay, said he and his teammates have been working hard to mesh as a team.
It was hard at first because as a quarterback, I had to get chemistry with my receivers and all that, and get used to just playing with other people. But we just combined it quick. I knew these guys, but I never played a game with them.
In Friday night's win, Bean passed for 225 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also added 1 rushing touchdown, the first ever points in Douglass history.
I was just amazed. I was shocked. I was I didn't even have words for real. I was hyped for real. I was really hyped.
Bean knows his big night wouldn't have been possible without a little help from his new friends.
Offensive line did a great job. Receivers, they're catching balls, making plays. Running back, he making plays, opening up the passing game for the offense. And we had an overall good offensive game. Hope it's like that every week.
With this week's Athlete of the Week, I'm Lee K. Howard.
Welcome back in. Gary Ball. I want to introduce Cole Wilson, our new intern on the Ball Report. Great to have you this year.
Thanks for having me, Gary.
You're doing a tremendous job.
Thank
Cole,
you.
he's from Model High School, by the way. Harrison County is with us, and thank you, young ladies, for coming and taking out your time from practice and games and joining us and being our scholar athletes and coach. I really appreciate everything you did helping put this together for me. Melicity, how did the Governor Scholars Program prepare you for the courses and this soccer season you're experiencing?
Altogether, the program was like a great experience. It helped me grow as a person. But like within the courses, it showed me like how what I'm learning now in the classroom can prepare me for my future. And then with like in the soccer field, I went 5 weeks straight making my own decisions. Like nobody could help me, like living college life. And then on the field, you can't like have your coach telling you every decision you have to make. You have to do it on your own.
Right. So you kind of learned some independence there, didn't you? Big time.
Definitely.
Jordan, why are academics so important to you on a personal level? I mean, you carry a 4.068 in honors and AP classes for the Phillies. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's unreal.
It is.
Well, it's mostly important so I can learn how to work hard early. So in college, I'm successful, and then later in my job, I'm successful. And it's not like a shock.
And Kelby, you carry a 4.0, and your father happens to be your coach. So how does this drive you to excel with, there's probably no extra pressure, because I'm sure your dad alleviates that.
He does.
Is this just natural for you now?
It is natural. I've played with the same girls since I was 5 years old, and he's been my coach since the start, so it's just natural.
You wouldn't know what to do without him as your coach, would you? You know?
No.
Coach, you're reigning district champs, and you got all three of these great students here. Do you realize what you have with these three great student athletes at Harrison County?
Yeah, we are lucky to have young ladies like this on our team, and they really set the tone for other players, and they lead by example in both the classroom and on the field. And you know, we really emphasize student athlete, and student comes first in that, and these girls are just perfect examples of that.
You know, and your AD over there just does Brad Allison does a terrific job getting the student athletes. When I emailed him, he quickly came back with your girls, because he knew what academics they had on your soccer team there. Let's go down the line here real quick. What will you pursue in college? I mean, we know you're a great student, so what will you try to play soccer in college?
No, I don't think I'm going to do soccer, but I'm going for engineering. I just don't know what type yet.
Well, great. How about you?
I'm not going to play soccer, but I want to be a nurse practitioner.
How about you? Going to be a coach?
I'm also not going to be a coach or a player. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go into nursing, but I've thought about pre-med. I don't know.
Yep.
Coach, what do you see down the road for these girls in Harrison County High School soccer?
For these young ladies, nothing but success. I mean, they've set an example for everybody ever since they've been toddlers all the way through to senior year. It's been fun watching them grow as people and turning into the young ladies that they are. And you know, again, they kind of started it for me. I got into soccer with them, and so they've really set a good example. And future looks bright. 2 district championships in a row. Finals of the region last year for the first time in a long time, and back-to-back middle school conference championships for the young ladies coming up. And so we're really excited about the way the program's going.
Well, I'm really impressed with you young ladies, and so is Crown Trophy, by the way. They're over off of Nicholasville Road. Crown Trophy, they've been presenting these beautiful Plaque Star Scholar athletes for 15 years now. If you'll pass that down to your teammate there, you'll each receive one. Take that over there, and Ryan Tyson will personalize that for you, Coach, put their name and school in there. Great job, and it's just been fantastic having you on the show this year.
Thank you.
That's the Harrison County Phillies, outstanding soccer team, our scholar athletes. Now we're going to this Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week as we head down 27 to Nicholasville, Kentucky.
Let's take a look at our Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week, and this comes from the defensive variety. Mercer County at Anderson County, the Titans driving. Mercer County fumbles the football. Anderson County finally picks it up, and when Blake Franklin gets his hands on it, he is gone. And the Bearcats get the win, 21-19. That is the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
And we're back in with our UK Sports Medicine segment and, of course, our title sponsor, Rob Ullery. Also, we're introduced to another high school intern, Josie Thacker. Good to have you on the show. Look forward to working with you this year. I know you're going to be busy during basketball season.
Yeah.
That's understandable. Rob, back on the show. You even co-hosting with me today. You just can wear anything suit we want you to wear.
We're a big supporter of you and the Scholastic Ball Report, and we're just glad to be a part of this show.
How is UK liking the partnership with the Scholastic Ball Report?
I think it's been great because we have the same goals, and that's to highlight student athletes and to really care for student athletes. So I think it's a great fit between Scholastic Ball Report and UK Sports Medicine.
And you know the fit, Rob, you and I have talked about this, but the fact that we cover all sports here on the show, and you guys cover all the athletes, and it doesn't matter what sport.
Exactly, and it goes all the way up as, and it's been amazing in the amount of years that we've been here, the amount of students that have graduated from this program and have gone on and done great things.
You know, we've got new interns on the show this year. That's one feature that when I started that, I said, I had to start somewhere, in broadcasting. So I was an intern one time. So these young kids get actual on-air experience. It doesn't matter what they're going to do in their career. This will be invaluable for them.
It's invaluable for them to get in front of the camera and to get out of their comfort zone. I mean, and that's how we all need to get out of our comfort zone at times to do that sort of stuff.
And in the wrap, we're going to introduce another intern. She's out of Tate's Creek.
Exactly.
Commodore, Lady Commodore.
Lady Commodore, and we're looking forward to that.
Well, keep up the great work, and thank you for all the help over the years that UK Sports Medicine has not only given this show, but all the high school athletes in the state of Kentucky.
I appreciate it, and like I said, we appreciate all you do.
Thank you. That's Rob Ullery. He's the Outreach Director with UK Sports Medicine, our title sponsor again for the 15th season on the Scholastic Ball Report. Now we're going to this highlight package with Brian and Lee K. Howard, brought to you by PrepSpin. That's right, PrepSpin.com, the leading digital network in the state of Kentucky.
Clark County visiting Dunbar. Both teams slow out of the gate first quarter. It's the old tackle eligible play. Clark's Pierce Nesbitt rolls left, finding big number 99, Seth Boykin. He picks up 33 down to the 14-yard line. That sets up the short TD run for Ethan Thomas. Cards go up 7-0. Dunbar having its share of problems all night long. Jadon Jenkins flies in and gets the quarterback sack. Clark County in a shutout. The final there was 17-0. We go to Johnson Central and Henry Clay. The Blue Devils forced a 3-and-out on the Golden Eagles' opening possession. And after a 5-yard punt, first play from scrimmage for Henry Clay. Touchdown, Tyree Clark, 7-0 Devils. But after a Henry Clay muff punt, Riley Priest to Blake Gamble for the score. 2-point try was no good. Devils still up 7-6. Johnson Central got it rolling. Went on to beat Henry Clay tonight 40-28. Franklin County at Woodford County. Scoreless first quarter, second quarter. Franklin County has its share of speedy wideouts. Here's another. Trey Simmons takes the swing pass 17 yards, 7-0 Flyers. And Franklin County up 33-20 late in the fourth quarter. No final in yet.
And welcome back in. Of course, you already were introduced to some great interns, and we've got another one, Waveney Brooks out of Tate's Creek. Looking forward to having you on the show. What are you hoping to get out of the Scholastic Ball Report this year?
Well, I'm looking to have a good experience here, and I'm excited to have to try a new thing here with the Scholastic Ball Report.
Right, be on camera, right?
Yeah.
And interview kids. And the thing about it is you get to interview your peers, kids that play sports like you do, because I think you're a tennis player, track star, basketball star. So what do you hope to gain out mostly, Cole?
Just better public speaking skills and, just meeting new people, making new friends,
Right.
That's a great opportunity for you.
It is, and looking forward to the days when you start hooping it up again, because you guys are going to be really good again, aren't you?
Yes, yeah.
What do you look forward to the most about the show?
Just getting to know athletes around the area and getting to talk to them and being a better people person in general.
Looking forward to this season, Rob. It's going to be a great season of high school sports. Looking forward to working with all these interns. As always, on the Scholastic Ball Report, for those you see and those you don't see,
keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Panel Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.